You need test designer rights to create your own identification module. Only the ACE user with administrator rights can change your authorization level. A speech or geometry test consists of a number of word lists. Make sure to have these lists available, either as WAV files or as audio tracks. It is recommended to have the words also available in a Word or Excel document. Click on the Create New Test icon. Click on the Speech or Geometry icon. This will allow you to create a new test based on the engine of the ACE Speech or Geometry. Enter the name of your new test and also a description. Set the default intensity. This is the intensity at which the sounds will be presented by default. Enter the number of words per list and the number of segments per word. For instance, if you have monosyllabic CVC words, the typical scoring will be 3 segments per word. For spondy words, the typical scoring can be 2 segments per word or 1 segment per word. In the unlikely situation that the WAV file or audio track does not contain an entire word list, but rather one single word, check this box. Now is the time to enter the different word lists one by one. Click on New List. Select either the audio track or the WAV file that contains the first word list. ACE will analyze the file and try to determine the preset number of words. Click on a word to play it.
Ship.
Enter the correct words. You can do this manually word by word.
Rug.
Or you can retrieve the entire word list in the Word document. Copy the list. And paste the entire list here. Verify
Ship.
whether the words correspond with the
Rug.
sound file.
Fan.
Save the list. Enter the next word list.
Rail. Cheese.
It may occur that ACE cannot determine the correct number of words in the sound file. In that case, ACE gives a warning and opens the advanced mode. This gives an analysis of the WAV file or audio track. The words which ACE has determined are listed. The blue lines delimit the words. In this case, ACE only determined 9 words instead of the expected 10. Therefore you want to add one more word. Press the Add Word button. Demarcate the word that ACE failed to retrieve.
Badge.
Enter the words.
Not.
Save the list. If ACE has determined too many words, determine where ACE made a wrong demarcation.
joke,
Delete this word. If you have a reference line from normal listeners and you want it to appear on the graph, enter the points here. It is of paramount importance to calibrate the sounds. Press calibration. Most lists come with a calibration sound. Enter this sound here. If your list does not have a calibration sound, you may consider making one yourself. For this purpose, you can cut a number of words out of your WAV or audio file and concatenate them to a continuous signal. Or you can create a white noise with the same intensity as the average of the words in the lists. Experienced users may add an offset here. Some advanced settings are accessible under this button. You can change the name, description, or default presentation level. You can add an icon that will appear in the list My Tests. Instructions for the audiologist or for the user can be entered here. They will appear on the screen during the test execution. If you have more tests of your own, the position index defines where the test will appear under My Tests. If you no longer need the test, check this box to archive it. Press OK to save the test and to see the new test appear under My Tests, ready to be used.
badge.